Ranger Suarez's postseason debut, John, did not go as planned. It was game one of the division series in Atlanta. This is a guy who normally pounds the zone, but he walked 5. Strike 3 called, 1 gone.
Believe it or not, Suarez will get more looking strikeouts than you would think based on his repertoire, and he goes inside with a 2-seam fastball.
Strike 3 called, got him looking, fastball on the outside corner at the knees.
29-year-old Joe Musgrove in his second season with the Padres just keeps on getting better.
Schwarber homered off of Musgrove back in June. It's 2 strikes to payoff. Swung on, hit in the air, right center field, pretty deep. Going back and looking up is Soto. It's gone. Leadoff home run for Kyle Schwarber. Great start on this Friday night as Schwarber with his second homer of this postseason and of this series.
You want to get this crowd into it, do something like that right out of the chute. Wow.
And that 3-2 pitch was not where he wanted it, but Schwarber deposited it for a home run.
Homer, walk to open the night for Joe Musgrove. And look who's coming up.
Well, this will test everything you have if you're Joe Musgrove.
Harper get a breaking ball, bounce it to second. That could be the double play Musgrove is looking for, and it is 4-6-3 to change the mood of this first.
The check mark goes here. He threw the breaking ball. He got the ground ball.
Here's Will Myers making his second start of this series.
The 3-2 runner goes. The pitch swung on, line to center field. Back into his right goes Marsh. It's well hit to the track. Marsh jumps, makes the catch. Runs up underneath the 409 sign. He'll fire it back into the infield. Cronenworth back to first. And there's out number 2 on a great running catch by Brandon Marsh.
Boy, at first I thought maybe he jumped a hair too soon, but he did not.
Stott had a double against Musgrove in that game back in June. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, right center field. Soto on the run, can't get it, and it gets by him. Goes all the way to the wall. Stott around second is going to put on the brakes there as Trent Grisham did a good job to back up Soto and get that ball on the warning track and fire it back in. But Stott with a double gets into scoring position with 1 out.
That puts Stott 90 feet away. Last game in this ballpark, Brandon Marsh hit a 3-run home run.
2-2 to Marsh. Here's the pitch from Joe. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase an elevated fastball. And the first strikeout of the night for Joe will end inning number 2.
Grisham was one of the breakout stars of the early part of the postseason, hitting .381 with 3 home runs. Grisham on the ground, diving stop, Gene Segura, he's still got it. Well, the veteran on the infield with a sprawling play for the first out of the third.
Not only is this a great play because he had to dive to get it.
Hits Soto, and the leadoff man is on here in the 4th.
Brandon Drury now will get into the box. Struck out back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball to the right side. That's going to find its way through. Soto rounding second on his way to third, and a 500 hopper beats the shift. Padres have runners on the corners and only 1 away.
Padres a chance to tie this game up. First and third, 1 away in the 4th. Cronenworth had an infield single his first time.
Suarez set. Here's the pitch. Jake hits it on the ground to the left side. A little flip to second for 1. Now dropped by Segura. They'll get the force at second, but Soto scores and the game is tied. Double play would have ended the inning. Double play would have prevented the run from scoring. But Stott flipped to Segura, who was unable to make the transfer cleanly, and a 1-1 game. And now I think the Padres may challenge whether they even got the out at second base.
After review, the ball is overturned. The runner is safe. San Diego will retain their challenge.
2 away. Jurickson Profar will come to bat for the second time.
Runners go. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Stott charges, gloves it knee high, throws on the run to first. He got him, and the side's retired.
Grayson Stott doubled his first time.
He's got to be thinking, get ready to hit a fastball right here.
Rip to right, towards the corner. Soto didn't get there. It's off the wall. Stott with another extra base hit. Bohm stops at third, second and third with 2 out. Fights off pitch after pitch after pitch, and then again with 2 strikes delivered. Second and third, 2 gone, and it's up to Gene Segura.
2 strikes. Musgrove's pitch. Swung on, poked towards center. It'll be a base hit. It falls in, and both runs are going to score, and Gene Segura has come through. It's a 2-run single, and the Phillies are back on top 3-1.
How big is that right there for Gene Segura coming back after dropping that ball in the top of the inning.
2-1 to Grisham. And a high chopper over to first base. Hoskins charges. He misplays it. It scoots behind him into foul ground. It's a fair ball. Grisham rounding first. On his way to second. We have seen the ball do some very weird things when it made contact with the earth here tonight.
Here is Ha-Seong Kim. Grounds one left side, 2 Stott. Grisham's going to come in to score. A result of the bad Phillies defense, and it's 3-2. So the 2-base error to open the inning opens the door for the Padres to get back to within 1.
Well, this is a good contact guy too. So with the runner on first and third, it's going to be a lot of pressure on the defense.
The pitch hit on the ground towards second. This could be 2. Segura to second for 1. Stott over to first, and it's in time. Bell does a belly flop past the first base bag. 4-6-3 double play, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, the chance of some insurance here again soon with Alec Bohm coming up. Singleton scored with that aggressive approach in the 4th.
Swung on in line, down toward right center field. Soto's coming on. He can't get it. He dives. It goes all the way to the wall. Castellanos scores easily. RBI double Alec Bohm, and the Phillies are on top 4-2.
How big are those last 2 at-bats? Oh, Soto, he just dove, but he came up with nothing.
Ha-Seong Kim now, top of the order. Kim has not reached tonight. He struck out in the 1st inning.
The 3-1 to Kim. Swinging a ground ball right side. Segura dives, gloves it, hops up, throws to first. He got him again! Wow. What a play! Gene Segura diving in the hole, and he gets Ha-Seong Kim for the final out here in the 7th. And man, is he fired up! And what a wild ride of a night it's been for Gene Segura.
Sir Anthony Dominguez has faced 15 hitters this postseason. Only 1 is reached. 10 of the 15 have gone down on strikes. But boy, oh boy, is Sir Anthony Dominguez the guy or what? He strikes out Machado.
And the pitch. Swung on, hit on a line. A little jump in the air by Segura, but he makes the catch on the back edge of the infield. Maybe a step on the grass. As the Phillies will ride Dominguez and try to ride him to a 2-1 lead in this series.
Profar checks his swing, but he went around. Todd Titchener, the third base umpire, says that Profar offered, and he's throwing a fit, and he's been thrown out of the game.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Dominguez does the job. A 6-out save to preserve a 4-2 win here in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series.
Listen to this crowd.